So for shot 16, it's the chief running up to a fence and kicking it open. And at the time, what I did was I made a whole bunch of different legs and a whole bunch of different arms in order to because he swings his arms up and he swings his leg forward. And probably now, if I did it, I would make it so his arms and legs were in the separate pieces. So it would give me more flexibility in the animation. And I think it would just save a lot of time in doing it this way. But that being said, I think this shot really worked out pretty cool in the end. And so what I did was I had that piece of paper that had all the different arms on it. And then I used that as a guide. And then I traced all the specific arms separately on a different piece of paper. And then I cut all of those arms out and legs. And I used those as the stencils that I cut into the black material, which in the end, put together, makes it look like he's running up to the fence and kicking it open. But I think it really turned out cool in the end, because when he lifts up his leg, you can see underneath his shoe, and that would be difficult to do if everything was independent, unless I made a whole bunch of different shoes as well. Yo, so one thing I have to do today is, I got this shot, and there's like Mike D, but his head is so tiny, and it just looks weird to me. So this is what I cut all the Caucasian skin tones out of, as you could tell. And so I've got to make a new head on the fly. And hopefully this head will be the one I use for the rest of the video, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. He just looks so weird. Doesn't it look weird? Little peanut head? Like, nah. Looks weird. Gotta fix that. See you in a second. Yo, so check it out. Looks a little more in proportion now there. So this scene we got going here is like this here, right? And so what I've got to do now is make a fence to go on to this layer so you can move behind it. As you can see here, it's like to have him be moving behind this fence and kick it open would be super hard, I think, just all on the same layer. So we got gold plexiglass, and I've got to figure out how to make the fence. My wife has a good idea for it. I don't, because I can't wrap my head around it. So we got to make it a little bit smaller because it's going to be closer, and we'll see how that works. Hopefully soon. What? Hey, how's it going? All right, so it's a couple days later. I've made the fence out of some different kind of wires, some different gauge wires that my wife had. On camera, it looks pretty good. Like, it looks like the fence. And that's cool. And so what I've got to do now is find something to kind of stick. I'm looking for sticky tack really to go there, because I'm going to actually have the fence like swing open like that, instead of doing a bunch of different angles of the fence, because that would just be awful. So I'm just like, whatever, I'll just have it swing out, give you a little bit extra in your face 3D-ness or something. I don't even know, but let's hope that works. It should work, right? Other things have worked, so this will work too. That's what I say anyway. All right, peace. Whoa, hey, so I'm about to start this, and what I've decided I'm going to do, I'm just going to hold it down here and turn it, because it's going to be zoomed in, hopefully kind of past that part. I'm going to bring this down a bit. But that way I can just be in charge where it's going. The sticky tack didn't work, and I just can't think of something else. Thought of like a string to hold it up and do that, but then I don't know. I think I can just hold it, and maybe that'll work. We'll find out. So I got all these different arms lined up, all these different legs lined up, and now I've got the fence, got the double layers, and we're ready to do this. Yo, hey, what's up? All right, so we did it. This is what it's supposed to look like. Pia! And this is what it looks like for us. Pia! I think it worked out. I got to do some erasing some things in After Effects. The little tweezers made an appearance there. Weren't supposed to. You can see my hand moving the gate there. But other than that, high five, everyone. We did it. For the animation of shot 16, I was really kind of having issues coming up with how I was going to get that gate to swing open and how I was going to make the gate anyway. At first I was going to like try to twist it so it looked like a real fence, and quickly realized I had no idea how to do that at all. I thought I did. And then once I started making it, I realized I had no idea. And then I was going to just kind of make a bunch of different gates so it was still laying flat, but give the illusion that it was kicked open, which was very difficult. And in the end, I just kind of said, why don't I just make a gate? I'll just put like the strips of metal across each other, and I'll actually swing the gate open with my hand. So each time I need a shot of the gate swinging open, I'd touch the gate, lift it up a little bit, take the shot, lift it up a little bit more, lift it up a little bit more, lift it up a little bit more, until the gate was kicked open. And I was kind of worried that would look weird or something. But in the end, it looked like a gate getting kicked open, which was really all I wanted to do.